Good morning, lovely reception children. Mrs. Webb here for RB and RO's phonics lesson today. And of course, if you're in RCW and you want to watch this video as a bit of a reminder for what we've already done, then you are very welcome to join us. Okay, to warm our brains up, we are going to do a sound dash of all the new digraphs that we have learnt so far. And we know that a digraph is 2 letters and they just make one sound. So if I hold the digraph cards up for you, can you shout out at the screen the sound that they make and see if you can remember to do the action as well? Okay, off we go. Ready? Ch. Sh. Oh, picture that way. Sorry, children. Ng. Oh, my cards are all mixed up. That's no good, is it? There we go. A, that's right, well done. E, I, and this one. O, oo, well done. That's the long oo, isn't it? Like oo, n, moon. Oh, short sound, but ook, and then lastly, we learnt yesterday, fantastic. Okay, and hopefully you remembered all the actions as well while I was busy juggling the cards. So the more that you know those digraphs, the easier it will be when you're doing your reading and you see those sounds in the books and you know straight away what they say. So keep working hard on practicing those. And the same with our tricky words, because when we find a tricky word in a book, we know we can't use our phonics to sound it out, can we? So let's see if we can remember all these tricky words. Are we ready? Off we go. The. Go. I. It's upside down. T. Oh, the lights on that one. No. He. She. Me. And last of all, we. Fantastic reception. Excellent. Keep up that good work with those tricky words. So today we are going to learn a new digraph. Okay, I'm going to hold up to the screen the picture and we are going to have a little look and see what our new sound is. So the story that goes with this picture is that Inky Mouse, can you spot him? There he is, Inky Mouse, one day had to go to the doctor's with the little girl because she had a poorly arm. And when they got to the doctor had a little look and checked the little girl out. And one of the things he did to check how she was to have a little look inside her mouth. So he got her to pop her mouth open. And when she opened her mouth, he asked her to make the sound ah. Okay, and that is our new sound today. It is the R sound, okay? So it's letter A and letter R, and together they make the digraph R, okay? And the action that goes with it is R, because it reminds us of when the doctor has a check in our mouth and asks us to say R. So can you have a go at home at making the R sound and doing the R action? Ready? R. Make sure your grown-ups doing it with you. R. Fabulous. Okay, so if I grab my whiteboard here, I thought to practice our new R sound, we could have a go at playing Draw It. Okay, do you remember playing this at school? Hopefully you have. My class have played this. And what we do is I'm going to write a word on here for you. It's going to have the R sound on. And you have to read what the word says at home. And you have to draw me a picture to show that you've been able to read it and you know what it says. Okay, so now, if you need to, pause the video and go and grab a piece of paper and some pens or pencils. And then let's have a go at playing Draw It. Okay, so my first word is going to be R. So can you have a go at reading that word? What does it make? If you think you know what it says, pause the video and draw a little picture of what that word is on your piece of paper, and then come back and let's have a go all together. How did you get on? Shall we see? What does it say? You say it with me. Star. That's right, that word says star. So you could have drawn a little star just like this. Okay? Don't worry if your drawings aren't very good. Mrs. Webb's not very good at art either, so just do your best, and as long as you know what it is, that's absolutely fine. Okay, let's try a different word. Okay, so your next word for draw it is what does it say? Have a little think, pause the video and draw me what you think it says. Let's see if we can do it together. Pop my sound buttons underneath. Look, I've got a dot there and a dash because I've got two letters making one sound. And the word says car. Did you ever go drawing a car? Not sure what my car would have looked like. There's my roof, my windscreen, the back, and some wheels on the front. Maybe a window here so that we can see out of it. Was your car a better one than Mrs. Webb's? I think it probably was. Well done though, super reading. Okay, let's have a look now at a different one. Let's do this word. What have we got here? What does that word say? Pause the video. Can you draw it? And let's check all together now. Ready? Arm. Well done. Like the little girl in the picture had. Hurt her arm. Arm. So you could have drawn a big long arm with a hand at the end of it. And there's my arrow to show that this is an arm. Okay, let's do one more. This time my word has got another digraph in it as well that you have learnt over the last few weeks. It is the sh digraph. Look. Sh. R. K. What does my word say? Have a look. See if you can tell you're grown up at home. If you think you know what it is, pause and draw it. You could do a good picture to go with this one. Shall we do it all together now and check? So we have got shark. Yes, a shark. What did your sharks look like on your pictures? Did you do a shark with a sharp teeth? There's another R word, isn't there? So we've got shark, and a shark has sharp teeth. What would we need to do to shark, to change it into the word sharp? And if you can tell you're grown up what you think we'd need to do. We've got the same sounds here, haven't we? But we don't need the k sound. We'd have to change it for a p sound. So sharp. Well done if you managed to draw me a shark with sharp teeth. So far today, we've learnt our new word R. We have read some R words and drawn pictures of them. So next, we're going to have a go at writing some R words. And to do this, I have got a story that I'm going to read to you, and I want you to listen really carefully to hear any R words in the story. The story is called A Shark in the Park. But because Mrs. Webb's home printer has run out, actually it looks like the shark's at the seaside and this is the yellow sand. It's meant to be green grass, but that's just the colour it's come out on my printer. Doesn't matter though, because really you just need your listening ears turned on for this story. I'm going to read it once and you can just listen and see if you think you might spot any, and then when I read it a second time we'll stop and we'll try and write down some of those words. So it's called A Shark in the Park. Marvin and Arthur went to the park. The park was not too far, so they did not need the car. At the park, the sun went in and it started to get a bit dark. Marvin and Arthur went to the far end of the park. Marvin and Arthur went to the pond and spotted a fin. In the pond there was a shark. The shark had sharp teeth and was swimming to Marvin and Arthur. The shark swam to harm them, so they left the park. Well, I'm not surprised Marvin and Arthur left the park if they found a shark swimming in the pond. That's not what we'd expect to see in the Lido Park, is it, if we went for a walk? Okay, let's have a look now then and listen again to the first sentence. Can you hear any R words in there? Marvin and Arthur went to the park. Marvin and Arthur went to the park. If you want to, you can pause the video and have a little think with your grown-up. You might have been super duper clever and spotted that the names of the boys in the story have got the R sound in, because one of the boys was called Arthur and one of the boys was called Marvin, and they both had R sounds in. But there was another word that I think we could have a go at writing ourselves in there as well in that first sentence. Marvin and Arthur went to the park. Which word can you hear? That's right, park has got an R sound in it, hasn't it? So can we use our robot arms to segment the word park so that we know which sounds we've got? You ready? P, R, K, park. Have a go. If you've got a piece of paper at home, let's see if we can write the word park. What can we hear first? That's right, P. So we've got P, R, and that's our new A-R-R sound, isn't it? P, R, K, park. And it's actually a letter K making that K sound at the end. But don't worry if you did choose the letter C instead, because that does still make a K sound. So I'm going to pop my sound buttons in. P, R, K, park. Well done. Okay, let's read the next sentence. So listening ears on. Can you hear another R word? You ready? The park was not too far, so they did not need the car. And read it again. The park was not too far, so they did not need the car. Right. Did you hear two R words in there? What was the first one? There was the word far, wasn't there? The park was not too far. So let's have a go. How many sounds can you hear in far? F, R, far. Let's have a look. And then R. Letter A and R makes our new R sound. So we've got F, R, far. Well done. And the other R word in that sentence was car. So perhaps you could pause the video now and with somebody at home or by yourself, can you write the word car down on the piece of paper by using your robot arms and hearing all the sounds? And then come back to me when you've done it. Okay, how did we write car? What sound did you hear first? That's right, K. And then our R sound, K, R. So K, R, letter A and letter R. Well done, everybody. So far we've got P, R, K, park, and F, R, far, and K, R, car. Okay, let's see if we can hear one more. So I'll carry on with the story. At the park, the sun went in and it started to get a bit dark. Did you hear one? Yeah, I thought you would. So it started to get a bit dark. That's another R word, isn't it? We found so many, I've run out of space. I'm going to have to rub them out and start again at the top. So if you want to, pause the video, have a go at writing dark. D-R-K, dark. Okay, did you do it? What sound was it at the beginning? D. And then R. And then the last sound, K. It's a tricky one, that letter K to write. Down the long ladder. And then we have to go back up it, don't we? Down, up and round. Dark. D-ark. Dark. Fantastic phonics reception. Well done. Marvin and Arthur went to the far end of the park. They went to the pond and spotted a fin. In the pond there was a, can you remember? Shark, that's right. And we did that one, didn't we? We had to go at reading it. The shark had sharp teeth and was swimming to Marvin and Arthur. So we had to go at reading that one, didn't we? Let's see if you can pause the video and write sharp for yourself. Sharp. Have a little go. And then let's do it together. So did you remember how to spell the sh digraph? Letter S, letter H makes sh. And then we've got R, A-R, sh, R, P. Sharp. Well done, everybody. And underneath you could write shark as well if you wanted to. You have done some fabulous phonics this morning. That was our last phonics lesson until after half term. So you can give your brains a good rest, and then we'll be learning some new sounds and some new tricky words after half term. Okay, have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll see you later with some other videos. Bye.